Talking about the offense a little bit, despite finishing 7-6 last year, the offense proved that it could put up pretty big numbers last year. What's going to look different about the offense this season?
We had a great offense last year. The problem was we turned the ball over. And we had too many penalties, and we had, I think, 22 turnovers. You can't beat many people when you do that. We had 4 very close games that we could have won very easily had we just been more disciplined, bottom line. And so I'd love to average 37 points a game like we did last year. That's a lot of points. We had a lot of weapons. I lost 6 receivers that we could throw the ball on anybody. We've got to get our running game better, more consistent. And if we do that, that's going to help our young receivers with our offense. But we've got to find a quarterback. You know, Gunnar Keel was here last year at this media day as our starting quarterback and had a rough time. He got injured, had some personal problems, and ended up not playing in but about 7 or 8 games last year. This could be a year, hopefully, where he gets everything together and he's consistent playing all 12, 13 games.
And regardless of who ends up getting that starting position at quarterback, you guys have quite a bit of talent at that position. What's the competition, what's the battle like there to be the starter?
Oh, it's going to be fun to watch. The thing that we had, though, in the spring, if you go back to last fall, Hayden Moore, who is, as today, is our starter on paper, he came in the last 3 quarters of the Memphis game and broke all of our passing records, threw for 570 yards. That's a lot of yards, especially for a freshman quarterback. He beat the University of Miami playing quarterback. He played a very close game with BYU on the road. He played well, not very consistent. So he had a spring practice that was very good. Gunnar pulled a muscle in his back in spring, only went 2 of the 15 practices. That set him back. Probably the best athlete of all 3 of them is Ross Trail, who at the present time is number 2. He's a young kid from Arkansas that redshirted last year. He's got 4 years remaining. So there's going to be a sense of urgency on my part and should be on their part to see who finishes number 1 going into the first part of the season.
And switching gears a little bit defensively, just kind of a brief overview of what you guys are going to look like defensively this season.
Well, first of all, we're going to have more depth. That's the whole key to playing college football, especially on defense. You've got to have people that can go in and sub for a first team or second team guy that maybe get tired or injured. And we have not had depth. And so what I've been working on for the last 3 years is to bring more depth in, get more defensive linemen, have more speed on our defense, but keep them healthy. We were very good on defense last year the first 3 games, but I lost 3 of the 4 starters in the secondary for the year because of injury. And then we were playing guys that were counting on being backup most of the year. So that experience might pay off now for those young guys that had to play. But we'll have more guys that's able to play college football this year on defense. We've got to play better, though. We have not played very well.
And despite the wins and the losses, at the end of the day, what do you want Cincinnati football to be known for?
Well, that we did it the right way. Be smart, you know, go out and play the game like it should be played. And normally we do that. Last year, and we were all disappointed. We won 7 and lost 6. We didn't play very well in a couple of games. 4 of the games we lost were 1 or 2 points. We lost a lot of close games, but you learn a lot from that. And that's what you have to take from it. You know, you can learn a lot from losing a game. You just don't want it to be consistent. So, as we said earlier, you know, I want our guys to be hungry, understand that, hey, every game's a new game. Try to improve yourself, but enjoy life. Enjoy that time because college goes by very quickly.